So when I took post lecture last week, at that time we have seen the syllabus and the introduction of syllabus. Okay, so today we will take what are the basic tools and the dimensioning, or what are the types of lines, that things we will see now. So as you know, engineering graphics, there are 2 hours per week, means lecture time is 2 hours per week, and examination scheme is internal assessment 20 marks, then midterm test 20 marks, and last exam, that is end semester, is 60 marks. Okay, and duration of exam is 4 hours. So all unit carry 10 marks each. So 6 units are there, so all unit carry 6 marks, 10 marks. So unit number one, in this we will learn the drawing standards and geometrical constructions. Okay, so what are the drawing standards, and in that types of lines, then lettering, dimensioning, scaling convention, that we will see. So first we will see what are the instruments which are essential for this class. As you all know that from 15th of February, you might have to come to college, and the lecture will be in the college itself. Physical class, I think it is going to be starting from 15th of February. So when you will be there for engineering drawing class or graphics class, you have to carry the sketchbook, then pencils. This is known as French curve. Means suppose if you want to draw any curve like this, so you have to use this French curve. Then set square. These are the most essential things. Now set square, it is used to draw a parallel lines. Okay. So if you want to draw a parallel lines, you can use set squares. Uh, so these things. These are the most essential things. Then scale, then this protector to take angle. If you did not purchase this also, no, then also you are having the protector here itself. See, so no need to purchase this protector. Then this is mini drafter. Right now it is of no use. Right now, when the examination will be there, at that time you can purchase it. Okay. Then the pencils. Okay, that 1H, 2H, then HB pencil, 1B, 2B, like that. There are various kind of pencils. You can, if you visit a shop, you will able to see the various kind of pencils. Okay. Now this is a drawing board. Now this drawing board, basically it is used to keep the drawing sheet. As I told you that there are total 10 sheets, and that 10 sheets completes one practical, and you have to pass theory exam separately and practical exam separately. So you have to draw the drawing sheet in your home. So you need such kind of drawing board. If you have this drawing board, then you can able to uh, clip your drawing sheet to this board. Though, so dimensions is given, designation B0, B1, B2, B3. So these are the sizes. According to that, you can able to purchase a drawing board. So the size of sheet, according to size sheet, you can able to purchase. In college, when the examination is there, at that time, your seat numbers are not allotted to the drawing hall. So at that time, you have to carry your own drawing board for examination. Otherwise, you are not supposed to write your exam. So you have to purchase this drawing board. Either you can purchase from your seniors, or you can buy from the shop. Okay, so this is also one of the essential thing. Then this is tri square. Right now it is of t square, we can say. It is not that much essential. Now this is used for drawing horizontal lines. Okay, earlier days it was used, but now we are having set square, so we can use set square instead of this t square. These are the set squares. These are set square, and it is written here, it is made of wood, tin, celluloid, or plastic. So the thing which is made of plastic, that you can use. Then those made of transparent celluloid, transparent thing, Uh, See, the height and width is given. And these are basically used to take angles also and to draw parallel lines. So these are most commonly used while drawing any drawing. These are the drawing papers starting from A0 to A1, A0, A1, A2. Now these are the various dimensions. Suppose A0 paper is there, so 841 mm. This is width, and 1189. This is, we can say, height. So this is A0 paper, A1, A2, A3, like that. So the sketchbook, once you purchase, you can take any one. The bigger the sketchbook, the better the drawing. Okay, so you can purchase a bigger paper sketchbook. Then these are the clips, pins, or adhesive tapes which are used to stick your drawing sheet to the drawing board. Okay. Now you can either use these pins. So if you use pins, then there might be a hole in the sheet. So that's why instead of that, you can use these clips. These clips are there. You can easily clip the sheet to the drawing board. Instead of tape, this is better one. Mostly students, instead of set square also, they can use roller. This is a roller, and this is also used to draw parallel lines. But accuracy, if you compare accuracy of this roller with set square, so the accuracy of set square is more than the roller. So this is also one of the useful thing while drawing the objects. Now this is the drawing sheet. Now see the drawing sheet, 880 by 624 or 841 by 594. Now these are the border lines which are drawn here. You have to leave 10 mm size from each, and this is the actual drawing area. This particular thing is the actual drawing area. And then here there is a title block. Now once you purchase the drawing sheet, there are some ready-made sheets which are available. If you say that we are from this college and we need sheets, so you will get a ready-made title block sheets. And suppose if you purchase a blank sheet, then you have to draw this one, so it will consume more time. So better that while purchasing the drawing sheets, you purchase the sheet with the title block itself. Itself it is there. So this is the drawing sheet. So whenever the practical session will be there, at that time you have to bring the sheet. Now this is the title block. Okay. Now this is ready-madely available once you purchase the drawing sheet. Now suppose if you are working somewhere as a draftsman, and you are supposed to be drawing the drawing of some any construction company or any company which have given you work. In that case, you have to prepare the title block, and by seeing the title block, uh, the person who has given you the work, he can able to understood that what are the sizes and in which dimension this particular sheet is drawn. So all these things are to be mentioned here. But in our case, in our college case, in the title block, it is written the name of college, the name of sheet, okay, then sheet number, date of drawing, then date of checked. All these things are mentioned. Okay, all dimensions are in mm and all. So that is readily available there. Then we will see, coming to our topic, lines. Okay, so there are various types of lines which are used in engineering drawing, and it will be shown in the next slide. So first is the line thickness. Now thickness of the lines are varied according to drawing and are finalized either by ink or by pencil. So basically, we can show the thickness of line by pencil instead of ink, because we are a student and we can use pencil, and the drawing is basically drawn by the pencil itself. Inked drawings also there. The thickness of line in various groups are shown in table 3.1 in the next slide. The line group is designated according to thickness of thickest line. Okay, so we will see. Now see the pencil drawings. These are the type of lines, and line groups are also mentioned here. Okay. So initial work or construction line can be drawn by the H pencil, 1H. Then outlines, dotted lines, section planes, then section planes lines, then dimension lines or arrowhead to be drawn by 2H. Then center lines and section lines have to be drawn by 3H or 4H. Okay, these are the lighter one, lighter, so that if you draw it now, and suppose if you want to erase the thing, it cannot be visible to the person. So that's why initial stage it is to be drawn by these kind of pencils. Now this is the chart which is always asked in examination also, the types of lines. In this, there are three columns. First column, it is shown the type of line. Second column, description. And third column, some applications. Okay. So first line, it is known as continuous thick or continuous wide. Okay. Now, what is the application or what is the use? These are the visible outlines or visible edges or crest of screw threads. If you want to show the crest of screw threads, or if you want to show limits of length, means how much is the dimension of line, full depth thread or lines of cuts, sections, arrows, or parting lines. Okay, so all these things are to be shown by these lines. Okay, continuous thick or continuous wide. Second is continuous thin, that is narrow, straight, or curved. Now, these lines are used for drawing imaginary lines of intersection. Also, grid dimension. Grids means uh, the grid of row and column, the lines which are intersecting each other. That is a grid. Then extensions or projection line. Projection line means suppose if you are drawn a top view and if you want to draw a front view from top view, so you have to project the lines. So for that purpose, these thin lines are drawn. Okay, the projection lines, and these need not to be erased. It should be visible so that the user can able to see whether the dimensions are carried forward or not. Then short center, leader, reference lines are also drawn by these continuous thin lines. Hatching, hatching are drawn. Hatching we will see afterwards whenever we'll start the main sessions. Then outlines or revolved sections, root of screw threads, interpretation lines. Okay, all these things can be drawn by these continuous thin lines. Then continuous thin, narrow, that is free hand. So without help of scale, if you want to draw, this is known as a free hand drawing. And basically these are used for the limits of partial or interrupted views. Means if you want to show a view which is to be a partial view, so in that case you can use a freehand drawing. Then this is known as a zigzag line, continuous thin, narrow with zigzag. It is also known as long break line. Okay, long break line. And this is known as dashed thick wide, dashed thick wide line showing permissible of surface treatment. Okay, so dash thick wide lines. And then these are known as dashed thin or narrow lines. It is also known as hidden outlines. If you want to show the things which are hidden, so then these are also, these lines are drawn. Hidden edges if you want to show, or hidden outlines, for that purpose it is there. Then chain thin long dash dotted narrow lines. This is also known as center lines. इसको center line भी बोलते हैं. Center lines means what? Suppose if there is a circle and if you want to show that this is the center of the circle, then it is shown by this center line. Okay. So center lines are used for lines of symmetry. Symmetry means equal part. Trajectories, pitch circles of gears. If you want to draw a gear, then in that case also the center lines are mostly used. Then see thick, thin, thick. Okay, these are lines to show cutting plane. Cutting plane means if you want to cut any object in two part, then for that portion you have to use such kind of line which can be used to show that this object is to be cut in two parts, or say in a specific area, say 30 degree or 40 degree, from 40 degree there is a cut. To show that thing, you need to draw such kind of line. Then chain thick or long dashed dotted wide line. Okay, so it is used for the surfaces to which a special requirement applies. Okay, then these are the chain thin double dashed or long dash or double dotted lines. These are used for the outlines of adjacent parts or alternatives of extreme positions movable parts. So there are various things, but all are not usable, but sometime it can be used. So that's why we need to learn all these things. See all the everything it is to be mentioned in this slide. I will share this PPT in Google Classroom. I will prepare Google Classroom today, and I will share you the code, and I will and you have to join the Google Classroom. Then I will share all these notes there. Okay. So because in examination there are some fill in the blanks are also there. So you need to understood this concept. Then you can able to uh, solve these questions, because see theory questions are, because we don't have to write a long question, we need to draw lines only, I means figures only. But there are some theory questions, so that's why we need to understood the concept. So all these things it is mentioned, and these are taken from ND Bhatt's book. So I have given you the references of ND Bhatt. Now see, these are the drawings which are drawn, and how many lines it is used, all these things are shown. Okay, now this is the front view. From front you are seeing like this, and this is top view. Okay, now this is center line. See, center line, it is passing from the circle. This is center line, and this is also center line. Okay, sorry, it is cutting plane line. Cutting plane line means it is cut, means this is cut from this portion. This is center line, and this is cutting plane line. This is hidden line. Hidden line means what? Now these parts are not visible. If any part is not visible, the other side, if other side is not visible, it is shown by this hidden line. Okay, see this also hidden line. These are the outline or, and this is extension line. Extension line means, suppose if the dimension you have to show, now dimension from this point to this point, so you need to draw the extension. These are the extension lines, and you need to show, show the dimension of line by, see the 90 line is there. Now this is known as dimension line, and these are known as the extension lines. And you need to put arrow in a proper shape, such kind of arrow. It should be a filled arrow. Okay. Then when you see the top view, in top view, see it is cut here, it is cut here, it is cut. So it is shown by the hatching lines or section. These are the section lines. यहाँ से कट किया है ना, कट किया है, तो जैसे कट करोगे ऊपर से देखोगे तो स्लाइस दिखेगी। ये देखो यहाँ पे इस जगह पे, यहाँ पे क्यों नहीं दिख रही? क्योंकि ये होल है कंप्लीट, तो ये कंप्लीट होल दिखेगा, ये कंप्लीट होल है। और ये वाला सॉलिड पोर्शन है, ये वाला सॉलिड पोर्शन है। तो जहां से कट किया है स्लाइस, वहां पे आपको क्या दिखेगा? इस तरह से सेक्शन लाइन दिखेगी। ओके, एंड हियर देखो यहाँ पे भी होल है, और तो ये यहाँ पे दिख रहा है। ये देखो, ये जो है ना, ये इसके लाइन में आ रही है इस तरह से। तो ये हिडन लाइन है और ये सेंटर लाइन हो गई। ओके, सो और ये होता है लीडर लाइन, मतलब कि ये जो सर्कल है उसका आपको डायमीटर दिखाने का है। सो डायमीटर के लिए आपको इस तरह से एरो निकालना पड़ेगा, लाइन बीच में एरो, और ये लाइन ऐसे बाहर जाएगा। और यहाँ पे आपको दिखाना है, डायमीटर होगा तो फाई लिखने का, और रेडियस होगा तो आर लिखने का। Okay, and this line is known as leader line. Okay, then if you see this example in this, see there is short break line, this is long break line, see this long break line, this is chain thick lines, this is locus line. So these are the examples or applications where the lines are used. Now next stage is how to draw lettering, because lettering is most important, because once you draw the sheet, in sheet you can't write in free hand. आप फ्री हैंड से नहीं लिख सकते, आपको स्केल का यूज करके ही लिखना है। और ए लिखना है तो इसी तरह से ए लिखना है, बी इसी तरह से लिखना है। तो उसका एक डायमेंशन होता है। जैसे अगर आपको मेन टाइटल लिखना है, तो टाइटल जो होता है ना, आइदर 6 mm से लेके 8 mm साइज होती है उसकी, और सब टाइटल जो होता है वो 3 mm से लेके 6 mm तक होता है। ओके, तो यहाँ पे देखो, ये जो होगा, ये आपका सपोज अगर आपने इसको से 3 mm ले लिया, 3 या 4 mm, तो ये वाला 8 mm, इस तरह से आपको एक स्पेसिफिक डायमेंशन में इसको बनाने का है। ऐसे ही लिखना है सी, इसी तरह से डी ई। ये अपन एक ड्राइंग शीट लेंगे ना, तो उसमें आपको ये ड्रॉ करना पड़ेगा। ओके, सो आई विल गिव यू द डायमेंशंस ऑल्सो। सो आपको ये ड्राइंग शीट में ड्रॉ करना है। ओके, 0 से लेके 9 तक। ओके, and this is also in the fraction. If you want to show in the fraction, this is the way you can draw the fractions also. Everything should be measured and scaled. Now see how it is written: engineering drawing. It is a title, and this is the smaller case. Now here a formula is given, lettering A, that is D equals to H by 10, height by 10. Now height, suppose if you mention it is 14, capital letter, lowercase it is 10. Okay. So in this case, see the dimension, how much it is, 2.5, and here 3.5. So in this way, the should be there, either 2.5, 3.5, 5, 7. So in this dimension you can draw any dimension you can take, but you should continue with the same dimension. How the spaces will be there between, say, E and N, there is a space. Now suppose if you take 2.5 line, you should have a space of 0.35 in between, 0.35. Okay, if you take, say, 7 line, you should have space of 1 mm. Okay, so these are the standard guidelines which is to be mentioned there. Then thickness of line is also shown here. 1 minute. Date joining. Now, in this slide, you can able to see which is the correct way of giving dimension and which is the incorrect way of giving dimension. Now we will see here. See, suppose this is the circle, and if you want to show the dimension, either you can show like this arrow at outside of the circle, and here also this is the correct way. It should be outside the drawing, but now here see, it is shown inside the drawing. So this is the incorrect way. This is the correct way. If you want to show dimension from this point to this point, this is the correct way. Okay, this dimension, this is the correct way. Here it is shown. Okay, so this is the incorrect way, this is the correct way, means first the lower dimension and then the higher dimension. Here also in inner side you can't draw, you have to draw outside. आप ड्राइंग के अंदर नहीं डायमेंशन दे सकते, जो भी ड्राइंग डायमेंशन देना है आपको बाहर ही डायमेंशन देना है. तो देखो इस तरह से आपको, दिस इज द करेक्ट वे ऑफ गिविंग द डायमेंशंस, correct way of giving the dimensions. And now this, suppose if you want to show, see, the diameter also, this is the correct way. Okay, correct way of showing the dimensions. Here if a slot, small slot is there, in this way we can able to show it. Okay, so dimension should be marked from visible outlines. Okay, see the reasons of incorrect: arrowhead not proportionate. These are the reasons of incorrect. Whole dimension shown in figure, leader line not ends horizontally. Then dimension 40 is too close. These are the remarks. So you have to follow all these things while drawing the drawing. A keyway is shown with dotted line. Keyway, जो keyway है वो dotted line से show किया है. So इसलिए उसने गलत ये बताया, ये जो है. Okay. Now in this case, this is the correct one dimension. यहाँ देखो इस तरह से बीच में इन्होंने 5 को लिख दिया है ना. So this is incorrect way. Now this is the correct way. 10, here 20. Now see, from this point to this point 40 mm, from this point to this point 50 mm. This is smaller dimension, then this is the bigger dimensions. Okay, dimensions are given from the midline of the object. It should be given from the midline of the object. Now this is correct, but this is wrong. Okay, we can't use, because it should be complete from this to this. Okay. Smaller dimension precedes the larger dimension, means you should give first. Now this is 25 mm, it is the smaller, so it should be up and this 30 should be down. Okay, fillet radius is not shown. Fillet means this is fillet, this is fillet, this fillet radius should be shown. Okay, now here in this R8 it should be like this, leader ऐसा हॉरिजॉन्टल और ये इंक्लाइंड और ये हॉरिजॉन्टल, इस तरह से आपको रेडियस शो करना है ये फिलेट का. दिस इज फिलेट. Okay, now in this case you see, if you want to show this dimension, now here it is like this, so it is incorrect. Okay, you can either show here. Okay, dimension are used as extension lines. Dimensions are placed inside the view, and dimension 27 and 50 not written according to align. 27 and 15 it is not. ये ऐसा लग रहा है कि मतलब उसी के अंदर आ गया, ऐसा लग रहा है. ये देखो यहाँ पे स्पेस रहेगा, ये थोड़ा सा एक्सटेंशन लाइन दूर आता है. ऐसा क्या लग रहा है कि कंप्लीट ड्राइंग आ गया, ऐसा लग रहा है ना, इसके अंदर दिया उन्होंने, तो इट इज रॉन्ग. इट शुड बी शोन आउटसाइड. नाउ इन दिस सेक्शन ओवरलैप, नाउ सी, now this is the dimension 21, it is shown inside, but here see how it is shown. So it is overlapping. It should not like that. It should be given ample space and it should not overlap. Now, if you want to show this, so the outline should be like this, not like this. It should be extension. यहाँ से ऐसे extend करो जैसे यहाँ दिखाया है, तो ये correct way है. यहाँ पे ये करेक्ट वे है, ये करेक्ट वे, ये करेक्ट. ये देखो यहाँ से आधा ही दिखा है, गलत है. ओके, देन ये 200 ये इस तरह से नहीं आता है. 5 पहले आएगा, फिर बाद में ही आता है. ऐसे 200 दिख रहा है, वो 520 आना चाहिए. इधर भी 5 पहले आना चाहिए. सो 5 इज प्लेस्ड आफ्टर डायमेंशंस. लीडर हैज एरो एंड इट इज ड्रॉन हॉरिजॉन्टल. सो ये थोड़ा सा कैसा कि छोटी छोटी चीजें होती है, तो आपको याद रखना पड़ता है कि डायमेंशन देना है रेडियस या 5, तो वो पहले लिखना है. So this was for today's class, a small lecture. I will show one video regarding how to use set square. Okay.
Okay, we will need a ruler, a set square, a pen or a pencil, and possibly an eraser. To begin, let's identify the right angle on the set square that is over here. We will now place the set square on the line. Now it is important to place the set square opposite the given point. This will help ease our drawing later on. Now, we will place the ruler next to the set square. We will form a right angle over here. Now, imagine that the set square is traveling on a travelator.
ये देखो ये ऐसा इसको लेके जाना पड़ेगा इस तरह से. ये होता है पैरेलल लाइन ड्रॉ करना. यहाँ पे इन्होंने स्केल यूज की है, यहाँ पे दूसरा सेट स्क्वायर लगाना है आपको, तो यहाँ से ये पैरेलल लाइन बनेगी.
And we draw the line. This is how we achieve
आप इसको ऐसे यूज करेंगे, आपसे ज्यादा बड़ी और चीजें अच्छी होंगी नहीं, तो इसलिए बी सीरियस और इसको अच्छे से सीखे. तो सबसे पहले हमने क्या करना है, इसको जस्ट रखना है सीधा जितना आप रख सकते हैं, और जस्ट इसको ऐसे खींचना. और इसको हमने हटा लेना. तो आप देख सकते हैं कि इसकी जो छाप है इसमें आ गई है, और इसको देख के आप अच्छे से समझ सकते हैं इसका एंगल ये कितना आ रहा है.
सर वॉइस नहीं आ रहा.
क्या हुआ, आवाज नहीं आ रहा?
हाँ,
नहीं तो सिर्फ देखो उसको किस तरह से ड्रॉ कर रहे हैं.
90 और 90 180, यानी 90 45 45 यानी 180 हो गया. तो फर्स्ट स्टेप आपने ये समझना है कि कभी भी जब ये सेट स्क्वायर आप रख के कोई आप इसको यूज करने वाले हैं, तो एक साइड 90 डिग्री में नापेगा. यानी अगर आप इसको ऐसे यूज करेंगे, अगर हमने इसको ऐसे ही कहीं यूज किया, तो ये क्या नाप के देगा, 90 डिग्री. अगर हमने इसको ऐसे यूज करा, तो ये नाप के देगा 45 डिग्री. तो दोस्तों ये दूसरा सेट स्क्वायर का दूसरा पीस है, इसके बारे में हम जल्दी से क्या करेंगे, सेम इसको भी छाप लेंगे. इसकी हम आप इसकी छाप जरूर लेना, क्योंकि इससे क्या होगा, आपका थोड़ा दिमाग का फोकस इस पे आएगा, सेट स्क्वायर पे आएगा. होता क्या है, मैंने देखा है लड़कों को 2-2 साल ये बैग में पड़े रहते हैं 2-2 साल, लेकिन कभी भी इस बात पे ध्यान ही नहीं आता कि भाई कितने एंगल नाप रहा है, या ये कितने एंगल को नापता है, ये कितने एंगल को नापता है। तो इसीलिए इसमें ध्यान देना जरूरी है, इसीलिए मैंने रख के ये आपके सामने मारा कि जब अगर मैं ऐसे कर रहा हूँ आपको करने में शायद आलसीपना नहीं आएगा। ठीक है, अब ये देखिए सेम जैसे इसमें एंगल है, और आप एक नोटिस करेंगे ये थोड़ा नुकीला ज्यादा है, ये थोड़ा चौड़ा ज्यादा है। इट मींस इसमें और इसमें कंपैरिजन करेंगे तो आपको दिखेगा ये 45 है, ये थोड़ा ज्यादा है। तो इसका मतलब कितना है, ये होता है 60 डिग्री, ये होता है 30 डिग्री। तो इट मींस इन सेट स्क्वायर का यूज करके हम क्या क्या कर सकते हैं, इससे भी 90 डिग्री खींच सकते हैं, और इससे एक साइड से ये 30 डिग्री खींच सकते हैं, और एक साइड से एक साइड से 60 डिग्री। ठीक है दोस्तों, अब होगा क्या, जब हम इससे आइसोमेट्रिक बनाएंगे या ऑर्थोग्राफी बनाएंगे, इसमें कुछ स्पेशल एंगल हैं जो बहुत ज्यादा यूज होते हैं। जैसे एक इसका 90 डिग्री, यानी एक इसका ये है, एक ये वाला पोर्शन ज्यादा रेडी होगा, और अधिकतर जो हम एंगल बनाएंगे ये 30 डिग्री बहुत ज्यादा यूज होता है। मेन काम इसी का रहता है आइसोमेट्रिक में। अभी मैं आपको जस्ट रख के बताऊंगा, तो वो अगर आप समझ लेंगे तो आगे हो जाए। तो दोस्तों ये था इंडिविजुअली, मैंने अलग से इसका आपको मार्क करके बताया और अलग से इसको मार्क करके बताया। अब हम क्या करेंगे, इसको एक साथ देखेंगे मैक्सिमम इसका यूज होना कैसे है। तो आपको अच्छे से समझना है कि इसको लगा कैसे रहे हैं और अधिकतर इसका यूज होता है कैसे। तो सबसे पहले हम क्या करेंगे, आपको समझना होगा कि इनको साथ रखकर क्या क्या किया जा सकता है। सबसे पहले इसको रखकर हमने एक ये लाइन खींची, ठीक है, फिर हमने इसको खिसका के ऊपर करा। ऊपर इसलिए करा कि जो इसके नीचे का ये एक मार्क है, इसके साथ ये मार्क हमें बराबर रखने पर हमें पैरेलल समझ में आता है। उसके बाद हमने एक ये लाइन खींची, उसमें एक हमने ड्रॉप बना दिया। और अब इससे होगा क्या कि ऐसे करने के बाद हमें पता चलता रहेगा कि ये पैरेलल है कि नहीं है। ये देखिए इसका पैरेलल पता चल जाता है। अब इसका देखो असली काम, ये यहां रखा मैंने, ये है 30 डिग्री पे, जैसे मैंने बताया 30 डिग्री खींची जाती है। तो ये गया 30 डिग्री, इसको एक बार पलटेंगे, यहां रखेंगे, तो अभी देखिए ये 90 डिग्री नापता है, सबको पता है, ये 90 डिग्री गया। इसको फिर हम ऐसे फोल्ड कर देंगे, और ऐसे फोल्ड करने के बाद एक हम ये देखिए, इस तरह से मैक्सिमम टाइम में ये ऐसे यूज होने हैं दोनों। तो आपको अच्छे से इसकी पोजीशन समझ लेनी है और इसकी पोजीशन समझ लेनी है। देखिए मैंने इसको ऐसे रखा, इसकी शुरुआत कैसे हुई, मैं दोबारा रिपीट कर रहा हूं, इसकी शुरुआत कैसे हुई, इसको हमने ऐसे रखा पैरेलल पर, दो पैरेलल लाइन पहले खींच ली, ऐसे रखने के बाद ये एंगल आ गया, इसको ऐसे रखने पर ऊपर का 90 डिग्री आ गया, और ऐसे रखने पर ये साइड में आ गया। तो यहीं से आपको जो आइसोमेट्रिक की जो ब्लॉक बनता है, आइसोमेट्रिक का जो ब्लॉक बनता है, उसकी शेप नजर आनी शुरू हो जाएगी। तो यही इसका बेसिक है। तो अगर आप इतना प्रैक्टिस के तौर पे कर ले रहे हैं तो समझ लीजिएगा बाकी काम सब आसान है, इतना कर लीजिए।
Okay then, so this was for today. I will save your attendance here. Anything you want to ask? Okay, Okay, so we will meet in the next week. Till then, bye.